US government, I'm never forgiving you for this. And I'm never gonna trust you ever again because you just, like that, took away millions of people's income and livelihood. And who does that? So I'm never trusting you ever again with anything.
Everyone who's saying, go get a job, go get a job. I am literally working. I have no more time. I work almost every day doing DoorDash, and DoorDash pays $2 a delivery. I Instacart. I have classes Monday through Thursday in person. I have been posting on this app almost every day for 5 years, guys.
All right, guys, so it's official. TikTok was actually banned, and now these content creators are losing their mind. Now, you guys sent me a bunch of different videos of TikTokers and content creators basically just losing their shit in these videos. So we're gonna go ahead and watch these together and react to them. So let's get right into it.
Funny, I'd say this is the worst thing that boomers have done to the younger generation.
About to lose my job on TikTok as an influencer. I just wanted to clarify a few things. My house, I pay $2,000 a month for my house. And then I just bought a 2025 Mercedes SUV. So let's just clarify that because you guys were wondering like what I meant by that. So in total, I pay like probably almost $10,000 in bills and food and just my lifestyle. I also want to thank everyone who sent me money on Venmo. I was able to get a total of $6,000 already. Like, that's so nice. Like, no one's ever done anything like nice for me before. But yeah, guys, right now I'm really worried because if TikTok...
How'd she go from crying back to just making a video? Let's not skip over the fact that she's paying $10,000 a month in bills. She did that to herself. A smart content creator who knows that the money's not going to last forever would never put themselves in a position to be paying $10,000 a month. $5,000, maybe. $6,000, pushing it, but maybe. $10,000, and you don't know if it's sustainable? No.
Ban, like, what are us influencers really gonna do? Like, we have nothing to go to. So I probably
might be time for some of y'all to start looking for a 9 to 5.
Because without TikTok, there is no me, there is no influencer.
I gotta keep it real. I am crashing the fuck out right now. I don't know what to do. Oh my god. I've already opened and closed the app probably 6 times already just to keep getting the same stupid warning message. Oh my god, like this just this is so dystopian. First of all, I feel
it's
pathetic
crazy
that I am freaking out like this over an application being unavailable on my phone. But also, like, this has been a massive part of our life for the last 6 years. And normally when something happens, I would get on TikTok and start complaining, and I can't even do that. I feel like disconnected. I feel cut off
where he's at
from the world and my community.
It's on Instagram.
This is crazy. This is f***ing crazy. God, and I can't, like, now I'm rooting for Trump? Ew! God, like, make America great again, I guess.
See, all we need is Trump to come into office and save that. That's pretty much it. Because if he doesn't, a lot of people are going to be asking the question, what am I going to be doing? Which I said it multiple times. We still have Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Snapchat. We got all these platforms, which they're posting these videos on now. So if it doesn't go through, we have these platforms. But all we can do is pray that Trump comes through and saves that.
The US government, I'm never forgiving you for this. And I'm never gonna trust you ever again because you just, like that, took away millions of people's income and livelihood. And who does that? So I'm never trusting you ever again with anything.
They really took away millions of people's income. If it doesn't return, there's people on there that was making 5, 10, 15, 20, thousands of dollars a month that was helping pay for bills, pay for their livelihood, pay for just daily things for them. If that goes away and they have to find a job, which the job market is tough right now, this is going to be insane. Just imagine all the people that's having trouble finding jobs now, and then you add millions of other people that need to go look for jobs. Nobody's going to be able to find a job. Everybody's going to be out of work. Nobody's going to have income. Nobody's going to have money. This is crazy.
At the end of this, that's gonna save this app.
I feel so dumb coming on the internet and crying about an app, but the fact is that this has been a sense of community for me for years now, and it got me through really, really hard times in my life. The pandemic, losing my job, all of that, getting divorced, like all of this crap that's happened to me in the last 5 years since I've been on here. Hours and hours and hours of time I put into creating stuff. It's been a source of income for me for going on 3 years now. First it was just a little bit, but then it got to be more. I'm not like rich off of it, but it has significantly helped my income every month. I'm like worried about like what I'm gonna do financially.
Seen the video of the girl that made the renegade dance. And I'm crying because I read a comment that was like the algorithm saying goodbye to us. And I've been noticing that a lot over the past like week. Like all the trends that came in the beginning are coming back. And it just makes me really sad because it genuinely feels like our parents just came in the middle of a school year and said, yeah, forget all your friends, forget all the hard work that you did at this school, forget everything that you did. You're gonna have to start from scratch. And it sucks because it's like it's beyond TikTok dances.
If people think the app was gonna last 10, 20, 30 years or something, because that's what people are making it seem like, right? The app is gone, but did people think that was going to be all they did for the rest of their life was TikTok? Was there no plans to move over and build another platform, build a community somewhere else, build a business, right? Was TikTok the only thing that you guys was focused on? Because that's a question that you really got to ask for people that are thinking like this. Like, yeah, you got to build and do that stuff over, but it's stuff that you could have been doing for the last 6 years. Or if you started 3 years ago, you could have been doing that for the last 3 years. You could have been building communities, exchanging, transferring all your followers and engagement from one platform to the next, right? It takes time. It's not the easiest thing to do, but it's definitely something that you could have had in the process, had something in the works already going. So when this did happen, or if it did happen, you would have been prepared and thinking, okay, I got a backup plan, right? But without a backup plan and you only have TikTok, that's where those thoughts start coming in. That's where you start feeling a little scared. You don't want that. So that's for everything, right? If you're a YouTuber, you don't want to just have YouTube as your only source of anything, right? You want to have other things that you're doing, so you know if something goes wrong here, you still have these other things too. So yeah, just remember that because that can really help you.
Like, we have put Black culture on a stage that everybody can appreciate. I don't really know, like, and I know it sounds dramatic to say I don't know what I'm going to do without TikTok, but like, bro, I really don't know who I'm going to be without TikTok, because a large part of who I have become in the last 6 years and a large part of my growth has come from a lot of the stuff I've learned off of this app. And I really hate to say goodbye.
Everyone who's saying, go get a job, go get a job. I am literally working. I have no more time. I work almost every day doing DoorDash, and DoorDash pays $2 a delivery. I Instacart. I have classes Monday through Thursday in person. I have been posting on this app almost every day for 5 years, guys. I've been posting on this app 3 to 5 times every day for the last 6 months. I've made $175 on here. In 7 days on TikTok, I have made $871. There is no job that's gonna even come close to that dollars a semester. And my rent is $800 every month. So no amount of working is gonna get that pay. And I do not want to be in debt my entire life. Y'all see me dancing? Do not say a damn thing. The people who voted to take this app.
Okay, he did mention Instacart and DoorDash, but what about McDonald's, a grocery store, Publix, right? Walmart, a retail store that pays maybe $15, $16 an hour.
Away are the people who use this app to campaign. All of their campaign posts, they posted on here. Make it make sense.
If TikTok being banned does not radicalize you as an American citizen, you are intentionally missing the point, because it's not about TikTok. It's the fact that Republicans and Democrats across all legislative branches can expeditiously and unanimously pull together like never before, and probably never again, to streamline legislation banning a social media app while completely ignoring everything important to us. They can't pull together to make sure my kids don't get shot while they go to school, to fix the economy, to mandate livable wages, to kick hedge funds out of single-family homes so I can afford my mortgage again. They're doing fuck all about homeowners insurance, stealing billions of dollars from Americans, and then leaving them for dead while their homes wash away in a flood or burn to the fucking ground in a fire. They, like every other country, can't pull together to outlaw the poisonous substances that are put into our food, creating an epidemic of obese, diabetic, cancerous Americans who need to lean on a healthcare system they do all the mandate in way of quality of service or cost. They won't give us free health care. They won't invest in infrastructure or education. But all of their efforts collectively go to banning a social media app. California is on fire. North Carolina and Tennessee washed away. New Jersey has geoplasmic orbs over it. Our kids get shot in school, and our economy is on the brink of fucking collapse. But their top priority is banning social media. That's where...
She did not stutter, not once. Not once was there a stutter in that. And she was speaking facts. Straight facts.
Because he wrote the bill to ban TikTok. But he's also done some other really interesting shit recently. So here's Mike's recent questionable activity. On March 3rd, he authored the TikTok ban bill. Then on March 22nd, he invested $150,000 in Meta. On the 26th, he invested another $150,000. And on the 28th, he invested another $150,000. So about 3 weeks after writing the TikTok ban bill, this man invested $450,000 in TikTok's competitor. Oh, and then what did he do once he saw his TikTok ban was going to be included with all the Ukraine funding? Well, on April 1st, he invested $350,000 more in Meta, followed by the 5th, where he invested that again. And then about a week later, of course, he voted yes on the bill he wrote. So within the span of 40 days, this dude wrote the TikTok ban bill, proceeded to invest $450,000 in the competitor, and then invested another $700,000, taking his total investment in Meta to $1.15 million. And then he voted yes. Now, obviously, the word most people are using here is suspicious, but the word we should be using is criminal. This man wrote the fucking bill to ban TikTok, proceeded to invest more than $1 million
Isn't that like
in its competitor.
inside trading or something?
Skyrocket if TikTok actually gets banned, and then voted on the bill to ban it. Are you paying attention yet?
I think, isn't that called like inside trading? Where it's like market manipulation. You know the stock is going to go up based off the actions that were done beforehand. So you invest into the stock because you know what's going to happen, and lo and behold, it goes up. Yeah, that's crazy.
Every other country knows it's about suppressing the free speech of its citizens. If the government believes that a single app could, quote from the hearing on the 10th, skew the perspective of American citizens to be anti-American, maybe the real problem is that American citizens are already in such a state of political unrest and unhappiness that our government is scared a single foreign influence could tip the scale and have it all be over. Don't you think that by taking away the, and I quote, key communications channel of Americans, it's gonna make those 170 million Americans a little more anti-American? Maybe Congress knows and understands that. Maybe the government knows that the backlash it will receive from banning TikTok does not outweigh the threats that come with its existence. Not in a matter of national security, but in a matter of being the most popular news and media outlet that the government cannot control. Maybe, if this was actually a national security concern, the government would be banning all Chinese-developed apps, like Shein and Temu, that collect the exact same amount of data as TikTok, because maybe it knows TikTok is something special. You can't politically organize on Temu.
And it really is something to think about. And with the fact that they already took away a couple other apps like CapCut. I know a lot of people was trying to flock over to Lemon 8, gone, right? I'm not too sure of what other apps are gone, but there was a couple other apps that was just taken off because TikTok is gone. A lot of apps were run by TikTok, so you got to think, if they were run by TikTok and TikTok's gone, those apps are gone too. So it's a crazy world, guys.
But very disappointed. 170 million Americans express themselves on TikTok on a daily basis, and it's just wrong for the government to ban it. Most of the reasons the government banned it were based on accusations, not proof. They've never been tried and found guilty of sharing information with a communist government or any of that. They've actually offered, through our Foreign Investment Committee that oversees foreign investments, they've offered to have the data here. They've offered to work with Oracle to house the data in the United States. They've offered to have an American board. In fact,
and that's
it's
just not enough for them.
It's a Chinese company to begin with. It's owned, 60% of the company is owned by international investors. But disappointing. I don't think the battle's over yet, though. I'm hopeful that President Trump, in coming in, can have some ability. It sounds like Biden left the door open, perhaps, for some executive action from President Trump, and I hope that's what will happen.
They had no reason to take it away. 100 million people on there use that for communication. right? Why would you just take that away with no actual proof of what you're saying is being done? Hey, it makes no sense. But all we can do is hope that Biden leaving the door open for Trump was a good thing. Because yeah, everybody wants Trump to be the knight in shining armor, but that doesn't mean he has to. So it's always a what if. It's a 50-50 chance, guys. So it's something that you got to take with a grain of salt. Like, it's a possibility that TikTok is coming back, but there's a slight chance that it doesn't. So we got to think about that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section about this TikTok ban, how you guys feel about this, because it is crazy. If you guys want to see more videos like this, let me know in the comment section too. Now, if you did like this video, make sure you hit that like button. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe so you can stay tuned for the next upload. Until then, I'll see you in the next one.